you were thinking it for sure. All right, we got a great one today between the Niners and the Seahawks, and after tomorrow, we'll be down to our Final Four in the NFL.
The bell has rung on Divisional Weekend. Tomorrow, the dominant Texans defense, led by Daniil Hunter and Will Anderson Jr., take on one of the MVP favorites, Drake May and the New England Patriots. And the nightcap, experience collides with youth as Matthew Stafford's Rams look to end the magical run of Caleb Williams and the Bears, who refuse to go down without a fight.
All right, Terry, let's look forward here to that Houston defense meeting Drake May and the Patriots.
Yeah, you know, last night I made several phone calls around the league, several general managers, and I talked to Joe Green, who's
Nobody
not any
answered.
of those. Nobody would take my calls. Yeah, I did talk to Joe Green, and we both agreed. I think the Houston defense is probably the best defense I've seen in a long time in this league. And Joe Green thought it was as good as the 70 Steelers,
something.
which is pretty impressive. And when you have Anderson and when you have Hunter coming off the outside, they will smother you, absolutely smother you. The only thing that worries me about Houston is C.J. Stroud. I saw him the other night against the Steelers, nervous in the pocket, closing his eyes, 5 turnovers. Well, he had 1 interception, 4 fumbles, 2 lost. Not a good job. He has got to protect the football. If they don't do that, they will not win in New England.
All right, Rams and Bears.
Yeah, I think the Rams defense has to play great. And I think it's something they struggle with. We did a nice little segment on him mid-season, and they kind of went off a cliff after that.
I didn't really
I think
like
their number one concern is Caleb Williams, and Caleb Williams getting out of the pocket specifically to his right. That's where all the big plays happen. Now, they're concerned about going out to his left, but he makes crazy throws over there. Operative word, crazy, and that doesn't happen all the time. They want to funnel him up the middle of the field. I think, that's all I have right now.
That's all we need, actually. Right now, that's
Michael,
all we need.
If you'll say it like
Michael,
that, that's fine.
he couldn't see the roster there. That's what Paul said.
I think he's getting back at you about that middle name thing.